I'd like to say that I voted in every election I ever could have, but that's not true. The first year that I was 18 and could have voted, it didn't even occur to me to vote. I took a gap year and I was living in a small ski town in Colorado. I was working 3 to 4 jobs at any given time, and no one said, uh, oh, don't forget about that election. I didn't know where to go vote if I had wanted to. I didn't know when it was. Then the next year I went to college. I went to a fancy small liberal arts college. I was very privileged and lucky to do that. And the reason I bring it up is because all of a sudden voting was really easy. My family helped me get set up with mail-in ballots, and most people I knew were voting by mail-in ballot. And I just thought, wow, when I was, a waitress in a little town where they really didn't want people in the service industry and young people voting that much, I had no idea. And I was really, like most people, most young people, working really hard to scrape by, pay my bills, figure out being an adult. And then when I got out of school, I had this foundation. When I got out of college, I had this foundation. Okay, now I know how voting works. And I had a lot of support there with a lot of activists, and I learned how to really be active in democracy. And that was a really strong foundation. But after college, I was again working 3 to 4 jobs at any given time for about 10 years and struggling to pay my bills. And even with that foundation, I voted in major elections, but like most people, most young people, it took me a while to learn to take those midterms and smaller elections seriously. And the reason I say all of this is that, first of all, we're too hard on young people when we say, why is there low voter turnout? First of all, now that I'm older, as an older person, it's our obligation to be presenting options that they're interested in and that they feel represent them, and we can't expect them to turn out and vote for people they don't feel represented by. But I think that we gloss over the barriers to access that they face, especially in rural, more red-leaning areas. So I just wanted to get on and share my story to encourage anyone of any age, creed, perspective. Please register to vote. Your voice matters. And if you are living somewhere or you're in a situation that you don't have someone in your life like me to say, hey, did you go register to vote? Hey, are you going to vote? Hey, did you vote yet? I want to be that person virtually, and I want you to know that if you aren't getting that message, it's because your vote matters and there's people who don't want you to use your voice.